In the year 2021, a young girl found herself drawn to a boy everyone around her disapproved of. They had been texting for a while, sharing thoughts and feelings late into the night. One day, he invited her to his church for a harvest service. She hesitated at first, unsure if she should go, but eventually agreed. That day marked the quiet beginning of something neither of them expected. The service ended, but their story had just begun, and on the 31st of November, 2021, they officially started dating, a love that would challenge opinions and test time itself. As days turned into weeks, their bond grew stronger. They spent hours talking about everything, dreams, fears, and the future they secretly hoped to share. But while their hearts were at peace with each other, the world around them wasn't. Whispers began to spread. Friends questioned her choices, and family warned her that he wasn't the right one. They said he was too different, too unpredictable, too much of a risk. But she didn't see what they saw. She saw kindness in his eyes and sincerity in his voice. He too faced his share of doubt. People told him she would never truly understand him, that their connection was only a phase. But every time he saw her smile, all those words faded away. Their love wasn't perfect. They argued, misunderstood each other, and sometimes drifted apart. Yet somehow they always found their way back, because deep down they knew what they had was rare, something worth fighting for. Then came a moment that would test everything, a rumor, a misunderstanding that shook their trust. For the first time, silence filled the space where laughter used to live. Both were hurt, both unsure if love alone was enough. Weeks passed and the distance between them grew wider. The calls became shorter, the texts less frequent. She often stared at her phone, reading old messages, wishing things could go back to how they once were. He missed her too, more than he could ever admit. Pride held him back, and fear whispered that maybe she'd already moved on. Yet deep down, both hearts still beat in rhythm, even miles apart. One evening, as rain fell softly against her window, she received a message from him. "Can we talk?" Her heart raced. She hesitated for a moment, then replied simply, "Yes." They met at the same church where it all began, quiet, empty, lit only by the dim glow of candles. No words came first. Then he took a deep breath and said, "I'm sorry, for everything, for not fighting harder." Tears filled her eyes as she whispered, "I missed you." And in that moment, all the walls they built between them came crashing down. They talked for hours about mistakes, forgiveness, and what love truly meant. And by the time they left, it felt as if their hearts had finally come home. From that day, things were different. Not perfect, but real. They learned that love wasn't about people's approval, but about two souls choosing each other every single day, despite everything. And as they walked away hand in hand that night, she realized something. Love isn't always easy, but sometimes it's the only thing that's truly worth it.